Here we go. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection, boss battle continuation. Bring it, baby.
I was convinced once that my blood was pure, but then I saw what my pure blood was capable of. I watched as my twin sister was cursed and twisted into a greater fiend. Now I know the path I walk is narrow.
Doku.
He led her down the path of evil, and she succumbed. Fiends are pitiful beings, destined to live forever, slaves to the forces of evil. And there's only one way to release them.
To kill them.
That's why I became a hunter. To kill my sister. To kill ALMA. Beneath this monastery, there is...
To anybody that knows anything about Tanamabu, Edagaki, or the Japanese culture in general, do not be surprised that a big giant tentacle hentai monster just showed up to eat the big titty blonde bitch. As simple as this boss's design is, it has a certain macabre attraction to it. You know, it's got the, of course, the tentacles are already mentioned, the big giant anus mouth with tentacle teeth, huge eyes, all wrapped up in a bunch of mucus covered like raw flesh. Yum. Even though I'd say for this early in the game, this is a pretty decent boss fight. In the original version before Black came out, it was used 3 different times. And the second time and the third time, you're so far advanced in the game, your character's so powerful, and you're so acclimated to the gameplay that it's nothing but an annoying speed bump. It's a waste of space. Could have been a better boss in space. Man, so much loop, so little time.
Fiend as well.
I've never seen one like that before. Something strange. So many of them.
Ayane. Running errands for Mirai again, I see.
The boldness of the fiends is the work of the Dark Dragon. It is a cursed blade, bestowing an unfathomable strength on those wicked enough to wield it. As we speak, its power is growing.
That would explain the stirring in my blood.
Blood. It dominates all humankind, assisted by the power of the fiends.
Ayane, take care of Rachel.
Understood.
Ryu, I've heard there is a hidden path under the monastery that leads to the Emperor's palace. Doku will also be there.
Time for a little one-on-one session with me, myself, and I. The doppelganger fights were always a highlight back in the day, especially in the missions where you can sit there with friends and run up the score and just see who can do it. Even people who don't go through the whole game can sit there because they're so short of a fight that most people, they can get acclimated at least to that and the weapons you have to use. So they're pretty cool. This is the fight. This is the boss. Alma is a freaking beast, especially your first time through. She is going to tear you to pieces over and over again. This is the watermark. As good as Mariah was for her first boss, right here, this will make or break you. And this is the entry, the gateway to when the game really picks up. And that's saying something. If you've ever played this game, you know what I'm talking about, though. This is special. It is a spectacle. I think, honestly, her second form, Alma's awakened form, is slightly harder than this fight, only because your flying swallow timing has to be pinpoint perfect. Her armor is just starting and ending. There's just not a big window. The window in here isn't that big either, and that's the only way to get real damage. You know, a lot of times she seems like she's barely moving. Her weapons that she has, they may not be a lot. They're all dead stuff. She swoops at you, taking you be half your health back. That's what this part does. You get too close, she can do this little summon thing where she sucks you up, stabs you in the stomach, and does like a reverse flip kick and slams you into the earth. That's what I do. You get too close, she can drop kick you like freaking some Mortal Kombat character through the floor, and then she'll sit there and walk around on the ground and beat your crap out of her. But then if you try to stay away from her, she'll rip the pillars out of the ground. She'll throw them at you like missiles, or she'll summon her own daggum little orbs at you and shoot them at you like Nimpo. You gotta run around. Basically, she just keeps you moving constantly. You gotta find these minute windows. They're there, but you gotta find them and just flying by them. You freaking not speed.
Do it. I can't kill my own sister.